Welcome to another Unity tutorial, and you'll see here that in this particular in this particular tutorial we're going to create the archer so that she can actually start to shoot. So we actually set her up so that she can actually get to the point where she can shoot, and in the next tutorials we will actually show you how to make her shoot. So you'll notice how this particular character, it's a third person character, and the way I brought that in was once I went to the asset store, of course, and under package manager I pulled in the third person character controller that we've previously downloaded. But this particular one has got a purple color here. What this means is that the materials and the textures have just not fixed, have just not come along with the import. And that doesn't matter in this case because we're going to be importing our own colors, our own textures and our own character. So let's have a look at this. So we've got that, we imported that by going starter asset, reset, third person controller, armature. So the next thing we need to do is we need to go to mixamo.com and we need to download some character assets. And I've got the archer, so you've got the character, you've got the archer here, and I want the archer with the bow and the arrow, not Erica by herself. It needs to have the bow and the arrow, so you can see the arrows between her feet. You can see it's between her feet, and she's actually got a bow on her. So I click on that one, use this character, and if we go to download, it gives us an opportunity to choose a few different options, but for what we need to actually click on this and make sure it's FBX for Unity. And we've got original pose and T-pose. We actually want T-pose, and we download that. That will go into our downloads folder, and as you can see, it's downloading. Next thing we need to do is go to animations, and we're going to get the Archer Longbow pack. So we've got the Pro Longbow pack, and it's got 39 animations. So just click on that and download. Make sure it's FBX for Unity, 30 frames per second. T-pose, original pose is fine. T-pose is fine as well. T-pose is fine. Just leave them as set and press download, and we should start getting them over here. We want to download the standing draw arrow, so we go standing draw arrow, download with skin, FBX for Unity, download. We want standing aim overdraw, so download that one without skin. We want standing draw arrow, all of these without skin. We want crouch walk forward, and we want it in place, so we tick this in place thing over here so that we can see it will just stay in place. Then download without skin, FBX for Unity. recoil. We want standing aim recoil. Download without skin. And those will do to start with. And so we can find them up here in our downloads, and we can click on our downloads folder and we've got them here. Create a new folder, and I'm going to put this inside my pictures folder, and I'm going to put it under my Unity, and I'm going to create a new folder in there, and I'm going to call it Demo Archer so that we know it's all in the right place. And I'm just going to pull each of these into it. So we'll start with the FBX model. We'll just drag that in. Then we've got over here standing aim recoil, drag that in. Crouch, drag that in. Standing aim draw, drag that in. Standing aim overdraw, drag that in. And we might use some of these, so we'll just some of these, so we'll just drag that whole pack in here. We may end up using that, so let's just unpack that. So we extract all, and it comes up with there, and it says where are we going to put it, and I'm going to put it into an extra folder in there. So I'm going to put it under my pictures in the same spot, Demo Archer, but I'm going to create a new folder in there, and we're going to call it Pack. Just so that we don't get confused, select that folder, extract. Let's get out of there. Let's navigate to our folder that we were just in. And what we're going to do is we're going to grab the FBX and we're going to drag it into our assets. Now I've accidentally put it into my materials. So I just need to drag it back out and put it into my assets. So now it's in my assets. There it is. Let's have a look at that. So I'm going to click on here, and under my inspector window I can see rig. Let's change that from generic to humanoid. So I've made that humanoid. And avatar definition from this model, that's fine. Just press apply. And you'll see here it's now got this thing here if you expand that out. Before then it didn't have this. Then we're going to go to materials, and we're going to extract textures, and we're going to well, this is textures, so I'm going to create a new folder called textures, and I'm just going to extract it into that, and I'm going to then it comes up with a fix now. Press fix now, and then I'm going to extract my materials, and I'm going to put that into my materials folder, and that's done what we need to do for Erica the Archer. So now you can see we've got this purple mauve character down here, and it's over here in the player armature. This is our character. If I was to run it, can run this purple character around the place, but at the moment it's a purple character. So, what I want to do now is I want to click on this player armature, right click, open the prefab, so I go prefab, unpack completely, and now I can actually get at the geometry, and I can get at the player armature mesh, and I can drag this mesh into that spot, and I can delete the armature mesh. And so now we see that we've got the archer in position. When I run this, you'll notice how it runs as a T-pose. Let's have a look. So it runs as a T-pose. We need to fix that. To fix that, we just come back here to player armature, and where it says armature avatar, if we click on that, we should find Erica Archer right here. Double click on that, and now when we run around, press play, the archer runs around and does the things that we need it to. So there's the first tutorial of Erica the Archer becoming an archer that can shoot things.